A bunch of leftists made an Orange Man bad film that was conveniently supposed to release in theaters this election year. And this film is complete and total BS, alright? They have all sorts of absolutely insane lies in this film. Things like President 45 doing terrible, terrible things to his first wife, Ivana, and all sorts of other completely insane lies. But of course, they aren't interested in telling the truth. It is all about pushing a specific narrative. And now this film is getting more and more bad news to the day. The bad news is stacking up at an alarming rate to the point where now Hollywood is outright rejecting this film from being distributed in theaters and all of that type of stuff. Not even Hollywood wants to touch this movie, okay? That's how absolutely insane things have gotten. And now things have gotten so bad that the director of this film, who's a flaming leftist, someone who is completely riddled with TDS, and it is embarrassing to watch him in different interviews and videos, but today we have even more embarrassing stuff to look at about him because he is having a complete and total meltdown over this entire thing, and it is hilarious. So we're going to be checking this out, seeing what he has to say here, and it is amazing stuff, okay? This whole film was supposed to be his golden ticket, you know what I mean? He thought, you know, if I make a film about Orange Man bad, Hollywood will gobble it up, and they'll love it, and they'll just release it everywhere, and it'll be a huge hit. And all of that is completely backfiring in his face, because now not even Hollywood, that's how bad this film is. That is how absolutely insane this movie is. Not even Hollywood wants to touch this film. All right, so that's crazy. So Trump biopic The Apprentice director Ali Abbasi freaks in profane tirade over failure to find distributor. This movie was supposed to be the next big thing, you know what I mean? It was supposed to be the next hot ticket item, and all of that is falling apart. This is amazing stuff. I absolutely love to see this, man. This is so good. This is so good. It makes me so happy to see this. I love this story. So Ali Abbasi, the director of the Orange Man bad biopic The Apprentice, engaged in a profane social media tirade on Monday, expressing frustration that his movie has so far failed to find a distributor. Responding to the recent string of Hollywood box office bombs, Ali Abbasi angrily promoted The Apprentice, saying it's not an effing sequel, nor is it an effing remake. So we do have the tweet here. Let's go ahead and check this out. This is fantastic stuff. So he's responding to this tweet here, okay, that says Hollywood experienced the worst Memorial Day weekend in 3 decades. You know, the weekend where they decide to release a feminist garbage film. You know, it's just complete insane. You know, the weekend that Hollywood decided to release a feminist Mad Max film that didn't even have Mad Max in it. This is hilarious stuff, and they didn't think that anything was going to go wrong with this? Really? So the problem isn't just the failure of an odd film here and there. Audiences are souring on a diet of endless sequels and remakes. That's not really the main problem. That's the hilarious thing about this, is that all of these different people, all of these different media sites, these media conglomerates and these Hollywooders and all that type of stuff, they don't want to actually deal and address the real reason why people are not going to the theater anymore. They are alienating their audiences, and that is extremely obvious. And if you alienate your audience, they're not going to show up. So that is what is actually happening here. So Ali Abbasi responded to this and said, "We have a new proposition for you. It's not an effing sequel, nor is it an effing remake. It's called The Apprentice. And for some reason, certain power people in your country don't want you to see it." You can almost like see him crying as he's typing this out. You know what I mean? Like, I can just imagine him just sitting on the toilet, you know, like he's just got like tears running down his face. And, you know, his movie's like sitting there in the garbage can because nobody wants it. And he's like typing this out. He's like, "Why doesn't anybody want my movie? Hollywood, please save me." It's like, bro, I can totally see it. And it's so hilarious. It is so funny. What's really going on here is that you just had a bunch of absolutely insane lies in your movie. You had insane lies and slanderous things about President 45 in your movie, and they're threatening to sue and all that type of stuff. That is something that no Hollywood studio wants to deal with. That is the current state of The Apprentice, and it is chef's kiss hilarious. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.